Okay, a little bit rockier of a start, but we're here. Hello, friends and neighbors! Tetsuiji back with episode 2 of our Out of the Park Baseball 22 Dynasty in the making, one hopes. So, where we left off, we had one opening day over in Saitama against the Cebu Lions, then promptly dropped the next two, including one in an extra inning heartbreaker. So, we find ourselves back home up against the Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks, and this is going to be a tall task for us because this team is no slouch. They've won the last 4 Japan series in a row. They're the modern dynasty, and when you look at this lineup, you can tell why. From guys like Akira Nakamura, Yuris Belgracial, Nobuhiro Matsuda, there's talent up and down the lineup, including the best arm in the league in Takuya Kai behind the plate. The reason they call him the cannon, you do not run on this man. Thankfully, we missed out on hitting their ace Kodai Senga in our 3-game set. Good thing, too, he is a beast, and if it was up to him, he'd probably get posted. I know that in the real NPB, he's actually been extended for another 7 seasons with SoftBank, so he probably will never make the majors, but this is Out of the Park baseball. Stranger things can happen. So instead, we're going up against a trio of pitchers, 1 local, 2 foreign, youngster Rei Takahashi, ground ball pitcher, not one for getting a lot of strikeouts, but he's quietly effective. Last year was a bit of a step back, but it looks like 2019 was a dominant year for him. I'd love to get him in the rotation, but I can't imagine he's going to come cheap. Game 2 will feature us going up against Colin Ray, formerly in the Cubs and Padres organizations. Solid 5-pitch mix, but could be prone to gopher balls, so fingers crossed we can start to rack up some runs against him. And in the third slot, Nick Martinez coming over from the Hokkaido Nippon Ham Fighters on a free agent deal. As for our team, I've made a minor adjustment by shifting Shuhei Fukuda back to second base, where his skill set is a little more valuable. Fortunately, that also dips his rating, so he's at third. He is higher rated, so may shift him back and forth. We'll see where he ultimately ends up. I'm just trying to get the most out of my lineup. So Keita Nakagawa is going to draw in at third. Admittedly, he was someone I was hoping to really base my team on back in Out of the Park 21 when I started to do some early scouting for this. But the problem is, Out of the Park nerfed his stats hard. His contact skill used to be in the 60s. So unless my scout is completely off up in a tree, it's going to be tough to keep him long term or to justify trotting him out there. Our starter today is Daiichi Takayasu. Again, not high on the stuff, but 4-pitch mix, good ground baller, so you want your best middle infield. Also means, do I really want to keep Koji Oshiro out of the middle infield? You know what? I'm reneging on my thought. Kuda to second to third. And let's get Oshiro back into second just for today's start. Worked last time. I mean, Oshiro's batting 333. Also, in between streams, I decided to set our scout to work. There is a lot of players out there who I'm starting to scout out. Guys on existing teams like Kota Inoue or Ryoma Nishikawa, who I feel could contribute to this team and are the kinds of players I want to get on the squad. Some minor league talent and independent league talent like Katsuya Shirakata here. Decent outfielder, decent bat. He's the kind of guy I want to get, but I'd much rather wait to see if he can become a free agent rather than spend the money on him right now. The one guy who I think I want to get most and first is Yasushi Ihara here, because he is one of those few local captains. So he won't take up a foreign player slot, and Lord knows we need a captain on this roster. If I go to the team chemistry, you'll see we've got a bunch of leaders. Interesting that Adam Jones is both leader and outspoken. To a So, with all that in mind, we're going to go in a bit of a reverse order from last stream where we ended with a game. We're going to start with one today. And based on the feedback I got from the previous stream, I have turned off the in-game sound. What I'll do instead is I'll play some of the cheers I found on a website called Yaku On for our guys, because we are playing at home. Speaking of which, our home, not exactly known for being a home run happy park. We got that 14-foot wall out there, but doubles, triples, batting average in total, yeah, we'll be in good shape. So, let's play today's game. As you can tell, we're up against the wall, at least with Yanagita. I'm not sure if my scout is just rating these guys under on some records. Oh, and it looks like we don't have Kenya Wakatsuki behind the dish. Torai Fushimi is going to get the call. Good. Make sure that I have sound off still. Game sound. You know what? Let's turn the volume on the crowd noise down to 50. Turn off the ambient noise and see if that makes a difference. All right, let's get underway. All right, yeah, that sounds getting a little loud. Hold on a moment. Yeah, I'm going to have to turn off the sound altogether on this. There we go. All right. First batter of the game, Ukyo Shuto. We want to keep him off the base paths because he's got that 80 speed and 80 stealing. I think he's on a stolen base streak in the real NPB. So let's get rolling. Pitch the batter and let's see what happens. Opening day here at the Kyocera Dome. Hopped up. Oshiro manages to run all the way in from second base to get the out. Nice. Okay, Akira Nakamura. Yeah, let's keep everything as is. Pitch. Line to first. Okada is there. And that's 2 down quickly. Here's Bill Gracial up. Bit of a power bat. Let's see. Decent on avoid case too, so we got to be careful with this guy. You know what? Early in the game, no harm in pitching regularly. 1-1. Adachi is there. On to first. And we're through the first out of the game. Or top half of the inning. Shuhei Fukuda up to the dish. Let's get a sample cheer for Fukuda. All right. Let's swing away here. Slapped it short. That's going to be a tough play. Ah, Imamiya is just that good. Fukuda with a rough run. All right, nothing doing there. See how Ryoichi Adachi does. The 0-1 on the way. Popped up. Nothing doing there. If you ever go watch a Japanese baseball game, it's always hilarious when the home team starts up their cheer and then the batter strikes out or pops out and you just hear this disjointed mumble of murmurs and cheers and trumpets being quietly silenced. Masataka Yoshida up at the dish. Full count. Line to roll to first. Nothing doing. So we're through one here, scoreless so far. Takayasu rolling but this is Yanagita. 85 contact, 70 eye. We want to put the ball in his let's pitch around. The 1-0. Swung on, line to third. Fukuda's there. On to Okada for the first out. Vladimir Balanchian. Interesting. They don't have him marked as a second nationality Japanese. He has 9 years of service time, so he does count as a local player. So that's an interesting adjustment. I may have to go into commissioner mode to fix that. But as you can see, not a big contact guy. If he gets it, it's gone. So this may be another pitch around opportunity. Let's nibble. Okay, 3-2. And we'll walk him. Not much of a base stealing threat, though. So this is a double play opportunity up against Nobuhiro Matsuda here. Let's pitch to the batter. Hop fly. Goto is racing. He is there with plenty of time. I don't care that he stinks. Goto is probably going to be our center fielder for the longest time because of that defense. All right, Jose Lopez. His deal. Oh, he was recently with the Bay Stars. And he bounced over to the Hawks. After this season, Jose Lopez will have domestic free agency. And, yeah, just pitch to him. Grounder to short. Takes the short throw to Oshiro. And that's the top of the second. Fortunately, I don't have Stefan Romero's song, so we'll just go with the main team theme here for cheering for the Buffaloes. High, deep drive to left, way back, way gone! Home run, Stefan Romero, and that means it's our first home run horn of the year. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Stefan Romero, first home run of the season. 1-0 Buffaloes. I will take it. And T. Okada is up next. And here's what his cheer song sounds like. I'm probably only going to do this for the first time each of these guys is up at bat just because of the time it takes. Grounded to second, on to first. Nothing doing there. Now, we may have to pause for a moment because Adam Jones's song, it's a shame he hasn't heard it yet, but it may be the most ridiculous thing I've heard. They actually have English subtitles on this track, the Osaka Deep Red Bulls Club, just so fans coming from North America, seeing that Adam Jones is playing for the Oryx Buffaloes, can sing along. So they're playing him to shift a little bit. What the hey? Let's see if he's going to nibble. All right, he's not giving us anything. Wow, we are all right. At this point, swing away. Okay, it's now 3-2. And we grounded to second. Maybe we should have kept taking pitches there. Oh well. All right. Koji Oshiro. The dish. Wrapped on the ground. Over to first. Through 2. Oryx up 1-0. And I'm going to try and figure out the sound setup here. This is... Oh, there we go. Okay, that's much better. So, Takuya Kai, yeah, just pitch to him. Full count. Low for ball 4. So we got a man on base. Kai's not exactly the best runner. I mean, he's fast, but he's not that great. Let's keep him over at first, though. Popped up. Oshido on the... Oh. Looks like Okada was the one who made the catch. Let's keep that infield at double play depth. And pitch to batter. Here's hoping Shuto doesn't do anything. The 2-0. Wrapped on the ground. Going to be a tough play. Adachi's there and makes the throw to first. Okay, Akira Nakamura really avoids K's. Let's just pitch normally. First pitch swinging. Lined right to the third baseman, Fukuda. All right, Goto up now. Yeah, let's swing away. No harm, no foul. That should have been expected. Rai Fushimi. Wrapped on the ground. Imami is there. And we're back to the top of the order. Here's Fukuda again. Ground ball up the middle, and we've got our first base runner, actual base runner of the game. Decent speed, but we're up against Takuya Kai. We gotta be really conservative here. Not the best bait guy. Yeah. 2 people converge. Shuto pulls it down. We're still up 1-0 though. I've got to delete that blimp camera because we have a lid on our stadium. Anyways. Gracial 3-0. Inside ball 4. Okay, Takayasu, 3 walks so far today. Double play depth, hold that runner. Strike 3. See ya. Yeah, let's pitch to him. Full count. Fly ball, left field, playable. Yoshida's there. Oh, and he muffs it. So it looks like a run will be held up at third. Second and third now. 1 down. Let's bring the infield in a bit. Well, no, actually, let's infield normal. I'm trying to think. Do we really want... Let's pitch around. Let's see if we can get the bases loaded and try and induce a double play out of Lopez. 2-1. Wrapped on the ground. Right back to the pitcher. Takayasu almost had his head blown off, but was able to get out of that. Here's Lopez. Man, I really don't want to deal with him right now. But his eye stinks, so yeah, let's pitch around. 1-0. Hit. over the head of Goto into the outfield fence. We can't see a thing. And that will score 2. Two out, 2 RBI double by Jose Lopez. Hawks now lead 2-1. Rats. All right, pitch to him. Wrapped down on the ground to Fukuda, on to Okada. So SoftBank's taken the lead, but we've got the heart question mark of our lineup at the moment. And we really got to sit Okada at some point. Poor guy's just having a rough go. Well, no, on base is still decent. Okay, Masataka, do your stuff. 2-2. Fly ball lined into center field. And we've got our first runner. Let's play conservative. Let's take a pitch. Way in. Try it again. All right, that one's over the heart of the plate. The 2-1. Wrapped on the ground. Okay, Matsuda with an error. We have runners at first and second, and we got something cooking here. Again, not the best base paths running, and you do not want to run on Kai, so let's make him work for it a bit. Low for ball 1. Keep taking, Okada. Sit on that pitch. All right, 3-0. He's got to come out over the plate. 3-2. Up the middle. That's going to be 2. Ah. Okay. Jones now. Hit. Fly ball deep to center field. Way back is Yanagita, but he makes it there. No run score. Ay, ay, ay. Pitching normally. Fly ball into right field. That'll be a base hit for Kenta Imamiya. Go double play depth. Let's visit the mound. Let's see how Daichi's doing. Feels great, but he's starting to get up to 67 pitches, so this may be a short run for him. Let's try... Yeah, let's just pitch to him. The 1-0. And he bunts it. But we were able to get the lead runner. Good play by Takayasu to field that. Double play death. Pitched him again. Wrapped on the ground. Taylor made 4-6-3. I will take it. All right, because I skipped him last time. Here's Koji Oshiro's Oenka. This your song. The 0-1. Swung on, wrapped to Matsuda. He gets it over to first in time. Junta Goto is up at the dish now. He's going to swing away here. Wrap down the right field line. That's going to go all the way to the wall. And Shunta can fly. He's going to make it into second with a sliding double. All right, we got something cooking here. Now, do we go with stealing, hit and run? Love to get that run in for Goto. You know what? Let's Be patient. Strike one. Do we bunt? Fushimi's decent at bunting. What the hey? This is small ball. Bunted up the first base side. And Fushimi almost beats it out. But more importantly, we got the tying run over at second. Or over third. Kuda, swing away, man. Wrapped onto the ground to Matsuda. Kuda's not that fast. And that's why you don't bunt, folks. Takayasu's sitting at 70 pitches. He's not doing too bad. Let's keep this going and see what we can do. Fly ball into center field. Goto is there. All right, we are pitching around Yanagita. Full count. Yeah, that's okay. I'm okay with not giving up a dinger to Yanagita. Go double play depth. Pitch to Valentin. High fly ball. Goto racing back. Can he get there? Oh, he's there. 67% of the world is covered by water. The other 33% is covered by Shunta Goto. Nobuhiro Matsuda. Let's pitch around him. Doesn't seem like he's going to be that big of a threat. The 2-0. And it's a balk. Wow, that hasn't happened before. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike three. Let's take a look at our subs. Takayasu's up at 93 pitches. Let's get our setup man. Masui or Hirano? Let's get Hirano warming up. Here's Adachi. Swing away, man. Lined up the middle is Yanagita. Oh, man. Yanagita shakes off a rough play. Yoshida up the dish now. Wrapped on the ground. Shuto is there. 2 down. Romero already got a home run today. Let's even get another. 1-0 for Takahashi. Fly ball, not that deep. Imamiya is right there. And 1-2-3 go the Buffaloes. Takayasu has exactly one batter of rope. Here's Lopez. And that ball is hammered. Yoshida tracking back, though, and he makes it. Whew. I feel like we got away with one there. Takuya Kai having a rough day. Fly ball, center field. Goto is there, but he plays it on a hop. I think that's going to be our call. Yoshihisa Hirano coming in to face Kenta Imamiya. Double play depth. Let's see if we can end this with just one pitch. First pitch swinging. Wrapped on the ground outside of the grasp of Adachi. Runners now at first and second. And it's Shuto up at the plate. Keep it double play depth. 2-2. Fly ball, center field. Base is full of Hawks now. And let's stay at double play depth. We just got to get someone to turn it over. Hirano's not looking too good. Wrapped on the ground. Adachi's there. On to second. On to first! We are through 6.5 and only down by 1. Still only down by 1. May have to start looking at some substitutions at some point. We gotta start taking more pitches. Takahashi's only thrown 71 so far this game. There's T. Okada. Strikes out looking. Adam Jones, the 1-1. Wrapped on the ground. Shuto makes a diving stop and muffs the throw. That's a second error for the Hawks. That's unlike them. Koji Oshiro is a decent bunter, and I will take this opportunity. Matsuda doesn't get there in time. Oshiro beats it out. What the hey? Let's bunt again. All right, so we managed to advance both runners. Second and third now, 2 out for Torai Fushimi. Swing away, man. 1-0. Fly ball or line drive into left field. Base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes the throw to the plate. Not in time. Buffaloes back in front. It's 3-2. I feel so smart right now. And Fushimi was able to get to second on the play. So let's swing away Fukuda. High fly ball. Yanagita slowly walking towards his right. There in time. Okay, I forgot to get our 8th inning guy warmed up, so Masui is going to start getting warm. Let's see if we can squeeze a couple more innings out of Hirano just to be safe. Masui can come into close if need be. And let's pitch around Gracial a bit. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Or as they say over there, Karaburi Sanshin. Yanagita, yeah, do not want to give this guy a game-tying home run. The 0-2. Wrapped on the ground. Oshiro's there. Not in time. That kept it from being extra bases, so I'll take it. Double play depth. Let's pitch to Ballantine. Here's hoping doesn't get one in his wheelhouse. The 3-2, full count. Wrapped on the ground, past the diving Fukuda. Runners at first and second with 1 out. Looks like Masui's in, so let's... Hirano doesn't seem to have his best stuff today. So, Hirotoshi Masui comes in. Double play depth. Pitch to him. Swing and a miss, strike 3 on a 2-2 forkball. Jose Lopez now. 3-1. Fly ball, right field. Romero is there. We get out of it. Let's go. Let's see if we can keep riding Masui. That 10 pitches. I'd love to get through this game with just Masui so we can save Dixon for another game tomorrow. All right. Do I have any defensive substitutions for the outfield? I got Yuya Oda. Not that good. Not better at left than Masataka. Got Nakagawa. A new guy called up Yuma Mune. I sent down Shinya Hosokawa. And not much in terms of defensive substitutions I can make. Might swap Okada. Yeah, nope, not swapping Okada out. So if it comes around to Jones, I might do a pinch hit, because I haven't done one yet this game. Sorry, they got their 8-9-1 guys, so I think Masui can be okay. Here's Adachi. 1-0. High fly ball. Yanagita slowly walking forward. He's there with plenty of time. Yoshida now with a chance to do something. The 3-1. And he will take his base. Ball 4. Romero now. Swinging a ground ball. Going to be a tough play for Matsuda. And he is not going to take the throw. Runners at first and second now for Okada. Interesting they're letting Takahashi go this deep in the game. Yeah, swing away. You may not get much better chance. First pitch swinging, ground ball right to second, and Ay, ay, ay. That's rough. Okay. Masui, the chance to seal the deal for the Buffaloes and send us home with a win. The 2-0. Grounded to second. Oshiro's there. On to first. One down. Pinch hitter now. Yuya Hasegawa. Decent batter. My kind of guy, but also ancient. So let's pitch to him. 1-1. Fly ball. That's in for a base hit. Just a single, though. And let's go double play depth. We're going to need it to try and get Ukyo here. Let's get Tomoyuki Kaida up, just in case we need a lefty. Wrapped on the ground, out of the reach of Oshiro. Runners... Oh, and Hasegawa makes it to third. Tying... It's second and third now, one out. We're going to have to bring the infield in to cut down any runs at the plate. Pitch around and hope he doesn't cause any issues. The 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike three. Whew! Alright, so we can sit down Kaida. This is Masui's game, win or lose. We're going to pitch around Gracial here, because we got the open base. 3-1. And he will take his base. This is exactly who I did not want to see. Here goes everything. The 2-2. Swing are called. Strike three. Buffaloes get the win. Woo! Holy smokes, that was close. Daichi Takayasu dancing through the raindrops. Hirano gets the win. Masui the save. Neither have allowed an earned run this game. That bases loaded strikeout of Yanagita. That's the high point of the season so far. Rei Takahashi goes the complete game. Gives up 3 runs, but only 1 earned. And gets the Player of the Game award. So, that was thrilling. Let's see how far we can get in the sim now that we've gotten that out of the way. All right, looks like we got some new... Oh, we have some potential new coaches coming in. Yes, this is pitcher Akinori Otsuka. And we've offered him a contract to take over as a pitching coach down in the farm team. If he does well, he'll be coming up to the main club. I also reached out to Takashi Manei to be our new third base coach. Doesn't do well with most average stuff, but he is an excellent running coach and an excellent in-game guy. He's going to be our new... Wow, we got a lot of scouting reports. So, let's see. Trey Jacobs, not worth my time. Andretti Cordero. So I actually put in a minor league offer to this kid. Looks like he's my type of batter, and I like his home run power. Could be a decent first or third baseman. A potential of 44, worth taking. Fredo Colorado. And not my kind of guy. See if he nibbles on the offer I sent him. Go to free agents. And if you're wondering what the rest of these 3 guys are, Oscar Hernandez, Corey Vaughn, and Eric Pena are all leaders. I want these guys to start providing some additional motivation to the squad. Corey Vaughn might actually take Adam Jones's place on the big league club. See about that. And Oscar Hernandez, not only is a leader, but he's a good catcher too. And Lord knows we could use a few more of those. Sergio Toribio, fresh. Brian Hernandez, decent, but I'm not sure if I'm going to offer a contract because he's already on a club. Juan pie? You want some pie? Probably, yeah. Lopez, nothing good. So Taisei Makihata, I'm going to request another scouting report because even though his bat is explicitly of the noodle variety, look at that defense. Guy can play just about anywhere. Jie Xian Chen, currently with the Uni President Lions, but dual nationality. If he comes up as a free agent, I'd like to get him, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. And I'm going to go double check. Valentin, I'm going to make sure that he does have. Okay, so he does have dual nationality. Good. Ruta Auro Aoi. I don't think he makes the club. Zero. Okay, this guy might actually be worth a purchase. Or at least keeping an eye on him. I'm going to shortlist. He's already on the short list. Is he worth $250,000 though? Maybe if things get dire in terms of the. I don't think he's quite there yet, but I do want to keep an eye on him. Vitor Watanabe, despite the last name, not Japanese. I like him as an outfielder. Even though he's got a noodle bat, this is the kind of a bat I want to build my team around. I am going to add him to the short list. Ask my scout to take another look. And I'm gonna youngster Katsuya Yamazaki. 5-pitch lineup, but none of them are that good. Not gonna bother with him. Old man Yusuke Inoguchi. Too quickly. 40 average, but not sure that's really worth it. Vilnaker Villalobos. 3-pitch guy, not worth my time. Jaime Perez, 49. I can purchase him. Let's add him back to the scouting reports list. I'd love to get someone like that in the roster. Yuki Makita. Another corner outfield type. Shortlist him. I'll try and pick him up from Kanagawa because, again, worth $250,000. Tatsuya Sano. Corey Thompson as a potential closer option, and that bat does not look that bad. Play as a two-way guy anywhere? Maybe first, maybe third? Definitely get another scouting report on him. Love to add him, but I don't know when the American Association has their free agency. League events list. It looks like that'll be sometime in October when I'm still busy with my actual day job. Okay. Helen Mokabi, nothing too important. Yasushi Ihara is worse than I expected, but man, we need a captain on this squad, so may have to pull the trigger on him anyway. Kawasaki, not interesting. Katsuya Shirakata. Do another scouting report. I'm going to let myself do one of these guys, or pick up one of these guys. Kate Aoki. Geto Yamada. Hmm. In previous Sims, I've been known for buying a lot of the minor league squads or the independent leagues out. They're basically easy pickings for good players. So we've got Yi Chang or Yakucho up against Colin Ray. Sim this one. I would like to point out that I am 2 for 2 in terms of managing games, both 1-run wins. I will take whatever scrapings I can get. I was not expecting the MLB preview to take this long. We've reached the end of the month, or the end of March, so we are saving. Given how I've noticed Out of the Park 22 likes to occasionally just straight up crash, probably best. And oh dear, the guy we were trying to warm up yesterday looks like he strained his triceps, so save a list away. Who do we want to bring up? Have any lefties in the pen? No, we certainly do not. And it looks like we lost yesterday 2-5. Hawks, that makes sense. That explains why Kaida got injured. Okay. Left. Nobuyoshi Yamada or Atsushi Nomi? You know what? Nomi's a leader. Let's promote him back up to the big club. And it looks like we're going to skip Sachiya Yamasaki. It's going to be... Oh my goodness, not another extra innings loss. So Yamamoto pitched his heart out. Hirano did well. Dixon got tagged. Kenta Imamiya with a 2-run, 2-out double. Ay. That was an ace versus ace match. Kodai Senga going almost 9 innings. No wonder we couldn't get anything going against him. Okay, looks like we got our new pitching coach and our new third base coach. Welcome to the team, Kashi Manai. At least the staff seem to like working with each other. So far, nothing really doing. Okada is still hitting jacks at least, slugging 6. All right, you know what? Let's sim ahead. Week. And hopefully we can work our way out of the basement. There we go. Win on the road against Sendai. And now we've lost Adachi for 3 weeks. Oshiro moves to short. And we got to dip into the minors again. Time to bring up Otaya. Rebayashi. Now let's shortstop. Okay, so I'm okay with bringing up a Noodle Bat Tatsuya. Oh wait, Shinya Hosoka was already on the 40-man roster, so he's the one who's going to be coming up. Get rid of the force start. And let's move Kuda back to second. All right. Now we're up against the Eagles ace Takahiro Norimoto. Yeah, the batting stats to me seem about right. And another one-run loss. So far, it's been win, lose, lose, win, lose, lose, win, lose, lose. See what we got on the scouting dossier. Haraguchi. Catcher, first baseman. Hanchin want anything for him? Nope. I did crank trade difficulty up to like the highest setting, so I have no idea if any of this is even going to be possible. Jaime Perez maybe worth $250,000. $250,000 man. Add him to the short list. Hitakata is out. Vitor Watanabe. I'm going to eventually pick up one of these guys. Corey Thompson, yeah, they're really big on him. I'm going to keep an eye on him. No, looks like he could be decent. Akihara, nope, trash. Okay, so not worth my time and effort. Ichiro Tateoka, he got signed by the Rockies. Guess I took too long. I would love to get Kobukata, but I have no idea if Rakuten is even willing to give me anything. Yeah, nothing doing. All right, let's skip ahead another week. I am keeping it on the time. Probably going to wrap up around 10:30. Day-to-day bruised knee. Stars be willing to give me Kawa for anyone? Probably not. Fighters and Hawks running away with the league so far, but we're not out of a playoff position just yet. Now, the reason why I scouted Franzua is that he is on the trading block right now and not too thrilled about it. Let's see. Really? Nobody? Oh, hey, looks like we were able to sign Coronado, so he's now on our farm team. Wow. These guys are jerks. I forgot. Yeah, so Corey Vaughn joins minor league lineup. So let's take a look at the minor leagues because I think we may have overdosed a little bit on players. There's no limit to how many guys we can have. So got our major minor league ready guys. Why is Sano going double duty? Why? Oh, why? I set that. Got Andretti Cordero. The first base. Yeah, so Cordero, let's teach him how to play first. Katsumata will still be able to play DH. Yeah, they're similar enough. Move. Yoto Kita is we officially have too many catchers, so this is something I'm gonna look at for resolving in a quick hurry. Oh, fielding ratings. Anyone with a low catcher ability is on his way out, so trading block. Tongu, we're keeping. These guys like Kisu D'Souza and Tsudami, we do not need 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 catchers on this squad. So, with that in mind, let's see if we can actually swing our first trade of this game. Why even playing right now? Having the best start to a season. Let's. Okay, so the combination of Moya and Kisu D'Souza. Another Shuhei Fukuda? That's not confusing in the slightest. Seemed like he'd do much for the squad, though. Stuck in the minors. Inez. Junpei Takahashi, hello. Solid option. Not sure I dig the movement, though, and as a bullpen guy only. Hiro Shiomi. Shiomi looked like as a starter. Average, so someone I'd send in the division at least. Wow, whole bunch of nobodies here. The only one mildly interesting is that Junpei Takahashi guy. Let's keep this on the in the shop screen. Move ranks. I want finish. Like, I knew this team was going to be rough. The fact that we've only had one win without me at the helm sort of speaks to the quality of the team I'm fielding here. All right, so with a better look, yeah, 32, not worth it. Let's go trading block again. Kevin Crone, though. Oh man, he's having a rough start to the season. Never mind. So let's try shopping around. Shop him around Young. Or Tsurumi. Let's just shop around Kisu D'Souza and see if we get any nibbles. A lot of nibbles. Matsuda, nothing there. Remember, I'm allowed up to 6 trades this season. This could be my first. Yuta Watanabe. I like that stuff. And he's a lefty too. Okay, that may be our play here. Tetsu Miyagiwa. Ippei Ogawa. Good pitch mix. Rough stamina. And he had an atrocious year last year, the big club. I'm a Tigers fan. I know this. Tsuya Horie. We're getting some pitchers. And an outfielder, Kotaro Yamasaki. Could be decent. So let's take a scouting report on Saki. Horie. Not in a rush. Yagiwa. Yuta Watanabe is someone who can contribute to the bullpen right out the chute. He's my preference, but we'll see what a day reveals. Or 1 week, as the case may be. Let's move up the rankings. Keep going ahead. Yeah, I don't think Chunichi is going to be willing to give me their captain. Defensive option, Takada makes a lot of sense, but he's playing like Plonk right now. We've lost every single series we've been in. Julius Chassin is a free agent. Not interested in joining us. Okay, glad I wasted scouting time on that. Take another scouting report at Watanabe. We may have our pick here. We still haven't won a series. This is ridiculous. Jones is going straight to the IL. Kuda needs to sit for a few days. Nishino. Give Moya some playtime there. Masui's injured. Poirier, not that big of a deal. Kotaro Yamasaki was eh. I think we might have a deal for the Yuta Watanabe here. Let's wait for that scouting report to come in. Oof. That's a big oof. One of our best closers, 60-day DL. We have anyone who can fill that spot. Shota Abe. Yes. I mean, the bullpen's been doing well. It's a starting rotation that's been crud. Maybe we need to... Let's not give that. I think we just got our first series win of the season. We just got our first 2 series wins. We've run 5 in a row. Hey now. Even as the injuries are piling up, we are doing okay. And you know what? I think we're going to make this deal for Watanabe. Wow, this is This is strange. I've never been in a situation where both the other GM and mine agree. Now let's see if we can pinch someone else. But Hayato Yuge. Okoe stinks. Wow, they got Tatsumi down in the minors? What's up with the big club right now? Okay, we got something cooking here. Because Tatsumi could be an upcoming outfielder for us. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get Takeda or Hayakawa. Love to get Mogi, but don't think they're going to. On. I like the improved reactions from the other GM. Hey, can we get Makita? Hey, can't afford him. Curse you and your spendthrift ways, Rakuten. You have more money than I know what to do with. They called up Kurokawa instead. An interesting move. Mauchi. When I had my eye on it. We throw in Shimauchi. Instead of Tatsumi? Okay, so let's keep going with Tatsumi. Got Watanabe and Tatsumi. Watanabe would definitely go right to the main club. Let's see if they'll take Stephen Moya. In some. What about Jonesy? At that point, yeah, doesn't make sense to yield Adam Jones. Let's take another look at Moya versus Moya just doesn't have a space on this lineup. So let's throw him in. Now they're willing to take just about anyone. I think I've realized what we want to do. We want to convert Nakagawa to another position other than catcher. Uitsuri, yeah. Actually, that's good. And let's see if we can add another prospect to level things out. Oh, okay. Aki Yamazaki. Okay, I'd rather have Maki than Masaru. Let's save a little bit of money on Moya. Really want to get this deal done before I go to bed, and I know I'm running long here. Tatsumi Watanabe, Fuji Saki. Anyone else that I could throw in that I want to get rid of? Really? Let's submit. Let's see what they say. Meanwhile, back on the farm, this guy is not going to be playing catcher anymore because his catching ability stinks. But I like his bat. I set him to a first baseman. Designated hitter. Ooh, glad I didn't spend the money on Hayate Aoki. Poor guy got broken. Let's go forward a few days. Come on. Did we get our first trade of the season? No, but we are still on a win streak, so Takayasu is injured. Jones should be back, so I'm not going to rush a move. Time to bring up Saka. Bring up Yamada instead. Knew there was a reason I kept Adanishi. Okay. So we are fighting our way back to 500. We are above 500. We're on a win streak now. Welcome back, Adam Jones. Yeah, Goto's batting like crud, but hey, Nakagawa's looking like a stud again. We may never lose again. 8-game win streak. 9-game. Ah. And we've got 2 guys ready to come off the let's give Kanda and Adachi both rehab assignments. Better to be safe than sorry. The other guy even come back to us on trade deal? He got released. That's why the trade didn't go through. We are coming up towards the end of April. I still want to make some kind of a move. Why is all of our pitching tired? This is going to be ugly. We still pulled out the win because Yamamoto's a beast. Naomi with a blown save, but Brandon Dixon comes in and gets the save and the win. I am thrilled with how this has gone. So, I guess, given the time, now's as good of a time as any to wrap up. once I finish saving, we'll see what our next time slot is going to be, or what our next game will be. We'll be at home against the Eagles. Masahiro Tanaka on the bump. That's going to be a fun one. And so that'll about wrap it up for tonight's session. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for following along. And Firage, play us out.